Hey everyone, agents helping each other. This is July 22nd. It's a Wednesday, our first session of the week. We're actually broadcasting on our Facebook group and on our YouTube channel this time. So I'm trying something new. I see that we have quite a few people. I'm going to say hi to everyone. But before I want to introduce our guest, we are actually doing something different today. It's not our traditional tour operator supplier. We actually have Kelly with Spoiled Agent, and she will actually explain what Spoiled Agent is and why is it different than what we normally do. So, hi, Kelly.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing?
We have quite a few people that have signed up and they're joining in. You might see the all the highs on the right for some reason. I'm not seeing it, but I
Me
see
neither.
I see Sydney and Vicky and Paula. Hi, and Marianne. Hi, Marianne. And Jennifer. We have tons of people. For some reason, I can't see the chat on the other one. It might be because now we are doing. Again, this is something new right now where we're doing it with YouTube as well. So it's a first for me too.
Nice.
But we do have a lot of people. Hey, Denise. Um, so I guess I picked the right subject because people
You want to be
people want
spoiled,
to travel.
agent?
Agents want to travel and they want to get some information. But before, let us know what's spoiled agent. What is it all about?
Spoiled agent. So, well, first off, obviously everyone's here because they want to be spoiled, and agents like to be spoiled. We like to be treated well. I think that's it's in our blood, and we want to see the world, and that's kind of how spoiled agent came to be. Maybe I'll just kind of go back how spoiled agent came to be, and then I'll type it more about it. So Spoiled Agent, we're a website for travel agents. We developed this concept, I think it was back in 2012. We rolled out Spoiled Agent. We're actually Canadian based. I'm based in Toronto, but we do have a Canadian Spoiled Agent site. And we also have a separate US Spoiled Agent site as well. And actually a French website as well. So I don't know anybody here learning French. If you wanted to join our French site, you're more than welcome to. But to absolutely, to be honest, there is a lot more content on the English side. So stick with what you know.
Mhm.
So Spoiled Agent, it's a place where agents can go and you can find information for you, for the travel agent. You will never ever find information for your clients. We don't post any like consumer offers or consumer like supplier consumer sales, things like that. We only post travel agent rates, travel agent incentives, supplier incentives, like where you make a booking with a supplier, say for example, like, the AIC hotel group, the Hard Rock, Uniqlo, et cetera, Nobu, Eden Rock. Every time you make a booking, they have an incentive program. You're earning cash and you're earning free nights, that type of thing. That's when I say incentives for you are those type of additional offerings from the suppliers. We also offer, we host webinars as well. Been doing a ton of webinars, and we actually hosted webinars right through this whole since March, straight through. And I think, the educational side of it was always kind of, like on, mostly we were really focused on agent incentives and agent rates, but then things kind of switched around a little bit. So we switched gears, and the past, 3 and a bit months have been all about webinars, supplier webinars, and of course, specialist programs. That's another important, educational. We find that educational as well. So those are kind of like the four main components that we are focused on, and that's all you will find on Spoiled Agent, on the spoiledagent.com website. Yeah. Um, and we came up with the idea. I actually come from a supplier background. Originally, I was with Super Clubs for, I don't know, 11 years. And I was on the road, as a sales rep, giving, I think every booking an agent would make back then, they would get $50 per booking, plus they would get a free night. And agents were selling Super Clubs like nobody's business. It's a four-star, mainstream product. Agents would have like, 6 weeks holiday by the end of the year if they were supporting, you might focus on a particular brand. And I always found it hard because agents would be like, oh, I don't have time. There's so many incentives out there. And I just don't, it's so hard to keep track, et cetera, et cetera. And I just didn't get it. I didn't understand it. And then I took some time off to be with my babies. And I just started, a lot of friends and family were asking, always asking about travel. So I kind of, dug in, and started selling travel. One of my best friends owned an agency. So she guided me and I started selling travel. And she gave me this big binder and it was full of incentives from, you know, I was so one-sided with the one supplier. And then she gave me this binder and it was papers. And again, think about this was, 12, 13 years ago, that she just ripped out a magazine, the trade magazines, things like that. And there's just so many offerings, so many ways to make additional commission to earn vacations, things like that. And then I wanted to take my family away. So I started digging around looking for agent rates, and that just took forever. And there's so much, every supplier does it differently. Some have you book, through a booking engine. Some want you to email the hotel. Some people want you to call a res line. All the suppliers do something different. So that's kind of how this idea came to be. It's a place, think of it like an information booth for you, the travel agents. And of course, the main source of information are information on, and we don't have everybody. We have, the way we are making money and able to operate spoiledagent.com is the suppliers that are working with us featured on the site. They pay us a monthly fee. And then, so of course, advertising we have, and we keep everything up to date. We send out e-blasts, things like that. So that's kind of, that's how it came to be. So it's one central place where you're going to find a lot of information, not all the information you want. You might come and not find something that you're looking for, but there is quite a bit of content there. Right now, I'd say we probably have about maybe 20, 25 suppliers posted that are working with us right now on the spoiledagent.com main site. And it's free for all travel agents. The only thing we ask is that you are, in fact, a travel agent to have access to this content. We do not, and there's nothing, you'll never make a booking with us, and you will never, sell these packages, of course, to your clients because they're for us.
And it's just information. So you'll get who to call, who to email, or they can use somehow your system to actually get the rates, or it's just informational?
Strictly information, kind of like an information booth. You go there, say, for example, you want to do a Palace Resorts, and we can, if you like, we can take a look, and I can take you through the site in a minute, and kind of show you around. But say, for example, Palace Resorts, you want to go to a Palace Resort, so you log into spoiledagent.com, and then Palace Resorts have their own, we call them dedicated pages. So each supplier working with us, they have their own dedicated page, and on that page, we list if the supplier has an incentive program, which of course Palace does. They have the Ready South Stay program, so where you earn free nights for yourself. They also offer travel agent rates, so that's posted. So it's a flyer that's there that says, okay, this is what they're doing, this is the rate, and this is how you book. So for example, Palace, you have to go to palaceproagents.com. So we tell you where you need to go, and have the flyer there with all the details. So then you click on the link and then you go to Palace, and then you can go ahead and make your booking. Or the same with their incentive program. You have to go to palaceproagents.com. The flyers there gives you the information. We tell you where you need to go. And we also, all of our webinars, we do quite a few webinars. All recorded webinars are posted usually at the bottom of the client page. And we always try to make sure that you guys have your BDM contacts from USA coast to coast. So we always try to make sure that contact, and specialist programs. Some suppliers have specialist programs, so we'll have that as well. We kind of have each supplier's all of their information from those 4 components posted on that one page. And then
I'll take a look, and maybe I'll get some ideas, maybe other suppliers, because we've done quite a few.
Yeah, I saw that.
In an interview, something like this, and not normally, like a regular, presentation with a PowerPoint and all.
Yeah, no, and I just have to say thank you so much for this opportunity. It's just so great to get in front.
I mean, I've been getting your emails. I guess I signed up at one point. And I know a lot of the agents, I'm hoping a lot of agents are spending the time educating themselves, doing all the training programs, watching our webinars, your webinars, other, the suppliers
Yes, so
webinars.
many.
And hopefully the next stage would be, again, depending on how comfortable you are, you travel.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people saw it. I posted, I had to reprice one of my bookings, and I found airfare for $27 round trip
No
somewhere. It was
way.
from New York to Florida. But I've been seeing, Mexico, Cancun, other, really, really cheap. So, and again, I'm looking at November, I'm looking at next year. So hopefully the time to travel will be soon. So I want people to get ready and do a little bit of research and know that, there's agent rates out there,
Yeah.
there's special rates. Um, Something, although I've seen some suppliers now offer rates so low that with the commission, it might be even cheaper to go on a publish versus
Yeah.
agent. But
100%.
but just double check and
Yeah.
verify to see
Always
what's up.
compare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always compare and see what you can come up with for sure. Because some of those consumer offers are just like,
Right now,
unbelievable.
yes. Well,
Oh my gosh.
we have a lot more people now that are saying hi. And
Hey,
hey,
everybody.
Kim from Washington State. Again, for some reason, you are not seeing, I guess because we're
No.
doing the share, Facebook and YouTube. For some reason, our attendee can't see the chat. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And we have Tasha as well, from Arizona.
Nice. Coast to coast. We got some
Yeah.
representation all across the US. It's awesome. That's great. Yeah, you know what I'm finding? And I don't know, agent rates that are posted out there. I'm kind of surprised because I thought there would be a lot more, kind of deeper discounted agent rates out there
Yeah,
for
I think
some
the
areas.
agent rates, they just keep them the same. I
Yeah,
mean, honestly saying, if you work a lot with a specific brand,
yeah,
you can probably, specifically this time, you could probably reach out to them. You
yeah.
might even be able to get a free stay or maybe really, really reduced if you're working a lot with them. But this is
Hmm.
more of an, in general, or let's say it's a brand that you've never sold, you don't have the relationship, just so you'll know, it's a way to access and get all these already established travel agent rates, we'll call
Hmm. And also, I found there's a few suppliers out there where they do have they are able to offer a deeper discount, but they're just not agent rates, but they're not publicizing it. We have to understand that the agent rates that are out there that were in place before COVID, they're already, deeply discounted rates for agents. So it's not like, if there are some suppliers that are, giving a little bit extra, just to kind of help us as agents, because of course we want to travel. That's what we're all, that makes up our soul, right? We
it.
all want to get away
Yeah, and
as well.
and remember, when you are coming on an agent rate, they'll know you're an agent. They'll
Mhm.
reach out to you. They might help you set up, a site inspection.
Sure.
You might get an upgrade. You might get some perks because they know
You
it's
never
an
know.
agent.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
exactly. So
so,
so
Kelly,
just
do you want to go and run through the website? Show us
sure.
how everything looks.
Sure. I'm a little here. I'll let you. So are you going to hook me
Yeah,
up or
yeah.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
go to the website, and
Okay.
I
I'm going to go
will.
here.
Here we go.
There we
And
go.
okay, so now we see, let me just remove the name. Here we go.
Awesome. I'm just going to move this little thing off to the side here. Okay, good. So hopefully you see the site. I'm going to maybe try making my screen a little bit smaller. It might be too small for people to see. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Uh, for now, it seems okay. If people have
Seems
any
okay.
comments, they'll let us know. I think it's fine.
Good. Okay. Or maybe you guys just have to go and take a look on your own. Okay. So So Spoiled Agent, here's our site. Again, we have a US site and a Canadian site. So I'm actually on the US site right now. So spoiledagent.com. If you're not registered, if you haven't created a profile for the site, please do, because you won't be able to access any content unless you create a profile. Okay, so just go to spoiledagent.com, and it'll automatically direct you, because you're based in the US, it'll automatically direct you to register for the US site. So it's pretty straightforward. Register, and then VIP. We're going to talk about VIP in just a little bit. Okay, so this is the main site. It is free for you to join. All right, so I'm actually just going to log in, and we have some fun stuff going on. I don't know if there's any agents out there. Maybe you could type in the chat box, and then again, I can't read it, but you can let me know if there's any agents that are already currently a Spoiled Agent member. I don't know if there's anyone out there. Maybe you can just kind of say, hey, yes, I am, or yeah, I'm not, kind of thing. And while that's going on, I'll wait to hear from you about that. So I just logged in, and I'm going to actually switch over. I use my Canadian login. There we go. Okay. I just logged in, and I am now within the spoiledagent.com site. I logged in as a member, so I already had a profile created. I'm in here now. So this is kind of the home page, and this is where you can go and access everything that you need to know. So pretty much you see all these pretty banners. Of course, the suppliers, they want something for their money. So that's why we have so many banners going on. We're working with all the big guys, of course, the big suppliers that have marketing dollars to spend, like the ASE Hotel Group and Palace and AM Resorts, Barcelo, Couples. We also work with some, right now we're working with the Jamaica Tourist Board. We're actually doing a whole pile of fun stuff with them, La Collection, etc. So pretty much most agents will log into the site, and then you can see up here we have a few little tabs, okay? So most of the agents will log in and they go right here. They'll go to agent rates, okay? So agent rate tab there, this is just kind of a place where you can go, and this is just a summary of everything that we have posted currently on the site. Okay, so say for example, there's AM Resorts, Barcelo, they're all listed here. So say for example, you want to get away. I'm actually going to click on Fiesta. Of course, Fiesta Americana, they are part of the La Collection chain. Okay, so and this is one supplier that is actually doing something a little bit extra special for the agents. And again, I do apologize. I did shrink my screen. This is much better. Go on your own time, create a profile or log in and take a look. I find the website will work on your phone and will work on your iPad or tablet, but truly there's so much content here. I would strongly recommend logging in from your laptop so you can kind of see everything that's going on. Okay.
And
So
we have a few people that mentioned that Marianne said she actually just joined. And Kim is already a member, and Vicky's a member, Madeline. Yeah, we have a few, and Robin. Yeah, and we have a VIP member. We'll talk about VIP member. We'll talk about the VIP later.
Yeah, we'll talk about. We'll go in and take a look at that for sure. Okay, so each supplier, as I said, I clicked on under the agent rate tab. I clicked on Fiesta, and of course, Fiesta has the Grand Fiesta, Live Aqua, the Fiesta Americana, etc. So each supplier has their kind of, as I said, their own dedicated page. So I clicked on agent rates, and now I'm on the dedicated page here. So the way we list, we usually put the incentive at the top. So of course, La Collection, they have two things going on right now. They have this crazy booking incentive where every time you make a booking, you should be registering it on their site, because I think if you made 5 bookings or more, you automatically, the agent with the most booking, they're giving away 5 trips. They're giving away 5 trips to travel agents. Here it is. But you get to bring I don't know, like 8 people, or you plus 7 more people, plus they're paying the airfare. And then plus, if you're a winner, they'll give you a free trip for 2 for you to pass on to a healthcare worker, of your choice. So it's actually, so we're calling this an incentive. But so pretty much we put the information there, and then you can actually just always, we include the link where you need to go to take advantage of that particular incentive. So I'm not going to go there right now, but if you clicked here, this would take you to the La Collection page where it gives you more information about that particular incentive. Okay, and that's something special they have going on right now until the end of September. Another example here is La Collection. This group, they have an incentive program as well. So we always list the incentive program. So if there isn't an incentive listed on the client page, there isn't one offered that I know of, okay? But usually anyone that's working with us on a regular basis, we know everything that we need to know. So for example, La Collection, they're offering $100 cash per booking, and they also offer a free night with every booking as well. And again, the thing with these incentives and with these suppliers, every supplier wants you to record the booking with them because the majority of our bookings are being done through tour operators. So the tour operators have your information and they have your client information, but then the tour operators are only passing on your client's information to the supplier. They're not passing on your information. So they're doing these incentives so they can find out who you are, who's supporting them, and it's just a way that they can work with you directly. That's why it's so important to be recording your booking. So usually, say you'll make a booking with a tour operator, and you make the package, the air, the hotel, or however you make it. Then you need to go, for example, to La Collection. Here's their website right here, lacollectionrewards.com. If you click on it, it'll take you over to their site, and you need to record your bookings. Even if the majority of suppliers out there, if you make a booking with a tour operator or with them directly, you do qualify for their incentive. But there are a few suppliers out there that you have to book with them directly to take advantage of the incentive program. Of course, as I mentioned, specialists, that would be the third component. There's some specialist program there. They have some contests going on, so we always click the link here. That's where you need to go. And then here are their agent rates. And again, I'm sorry, with their light gray font and baby blue writing, it is hard to see, but again, you can go and take a look afterwards. And then there's more agent rates. Actually, yeah. So La Collection, these are one of the suppliers that I've seen, and I haven't seen many that have really kind of come out with an extra special rate during this time. Right now, they're doing two stay for the price of one agent rate. So I just got this like last week. And I think I got it so quick. They were so excited about it. They hadn't even had time to tell their res agents about it, and they hadn't had time to upload the new rates. So I had all these agents, I posted it, and I sent out an e-blast, and of all these agents saying, wait, I can't get it. Why is the rate so much more expensive? And then I reached out to head office, and I'm like, what's going on? And then they had it all fixed by Monday. But this is an example of one supplier kind of doing deeper discounts for the fall of this year. And then this underneath is just their regular travel agent rates. I kept it up there. And then always, wedding information. There's all your BDMs for La Collection. You'll find that at the bottom of every single supplier working with us. We always include that. Of course, some have flyers, some we just list the names and territories. And then we always record all of our webinars. So these are all the webinars that we've done in 2020 with these guys. We ran, some of you, if you're a spoiled agent before, we ran that watch and win right as soon as after March 30th, I rolled out a contest, and you'll see if you become a spoiled agent, I run lots of contests, fun contests. I'd like to think they're fun. Of course, there's always a little bit of a learning involved, but we did watch and win. So I had suppliers, because we record every single webinar that we do, I try to keep them up for only about six to 8 months, depending on the supplier and what the content is, because after that, it gets out of date. But we ran a watch and win from March 30th till April 31st. No, sorry, till May 31st. And we gave away $250 Amazon gift card every week. And we also gave away a trip every week as well. The supplier is very generous. I gave away a trip a week and cash a week. We ran it for 9 weeks. And all they had to do, you just had to log in and watch any of our recorded webinars. And we had over 10,000 webinars watched. It was just amazing how engaged everyone was, and just kind of that's all we could really do was beef up our knowledge and try and get educated as possible. So we always record all of our webinars. Right now, there's no contest. If you watch it, you're not going to win a prize, but if you see one of our webinars, you can't make it, don't worry. We always record it because we understand that you're not always available at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday, to be available. So, it's always recorded and it's always posted on the client's page. Okay, I'll keep going. Of course, incentive tab. This is the same as the agent rate tab. It's just all of the suppliers working with us, offering various incentives. They're all listed right here. Okay, I'm not gonna. If you click on any of these, again, it just directs you to that particular supplier's page.
We have a few agents. Ellen just said that she registered, and Tasha said that she just registered. Diana is saying that she's a member, although it's really hard to utilize these rates because I guess she needs to go when, peak dates and all. I mean, just remember, this is the site that just has everything sorted like information, but the properties still need to have availability and they need to approve the rate.
Yes. Yeah. And, general rule of thumb, when it's high season, that this is when the suppliers are making, their money. Hopefully they'll be at full, this Christmas might be a little bit different. You might actually get a pretty good rate this Christmas. It might not be full. But, usually high season, any international holidays, March break.
The winter is hard normally in the Caribbean, but, September, October, November, away from all the holidays, you should be able to get it. Sometimes May,
after
April, after Easter, you might be able to get it. It depends.
Yeah. And if you really, really want to get, forget Christmas, of course, and New Year's, forget those 2 weeks. But outside of that, if you focus on the big chains, these big, huge properties where they have, a big inventory, if you do want to go during high season, usually they'll let you book, maybe 21 days out or 30 days out, which isn't fun because we also want to get a good air deal to go with this. But if you happen to find a good air deal and you want to get away during high season, just focus on the big hotel chains. Don't look at a couple's, or a property like that where there's only 300 rooms or so, because it's very likely they're not going to have the space. And if they do have a few rooms left, they're trying to make, as much money as they can as well, right? And have a full paying passenger there.
And I would say as like best practices, let's say you found really good airfare, let's say Cancun, even peak time, Cancun will have so many suppliers. Some will give you, 45 days, 30. So 45 days prior to, just start reaching out. If you're flexible and you're okay with Palace, Palladium, and Barcelo, I see they're here. Whoever's on this side, or in general, doesn't have to be on here, but just in general, book the flights in a destination like Cancun or Punta Cana or Jamaica.
You'll find something.
You'll have a higher chance of finding something,
Yeah, but maybe not over Christmas and New Year's.
No,
like
not Christmas, not Easter, not stuff like that. But probably summer, which could be it's somehow picked, but winter sometimes could be hard. February break, March break are really hard. But if you stay away from the actual kids' vacation and take a look, because some of them do have blackout dates.
Yes.
But just make sure. I've been able to get quite a bit, but you have to be flexible and you have to wait normally 45, 30 days prior to actually get it.
Yeah, especially during high season, and usually low season, they'll do out a bit more. Yeah, good. So I'm just going to take you over really quick. If you guys don't know, we actually, I talked a little bit about webinars and recording webinars. So we found we actually created, it's called spoiledwebinars.com, but it's connected. You can either go to spoiledwebinars.com. It's just a website. It's all about, webinars, recorded webinars. So I know you guys are probably sick of webinars these days. So maybe now's not the time to bring this up, but once everything's back to normal, and maybe you've watched some of our webinars, or maybe you saw an e-blast come through and you saw a webinar that we were hosting, but you just couldn't make it because you were so busy booking your clients, that we'll post it on the client's dedicated page, which I showed you, remember, at the bottom of the La Collection, or you can always go to spoiledwebinars.com. You can log in, and this site, this is what it's all about. We have tons and tons of recorded webinars here. You can search, and then you can also you can look at upcoming webinars, things like that. Okay, so this is just another little piece to the pie if you guys want to take that. And so you can log into Spoiled Agent and just click on the webinar button, or you can just go to spoiledwebinars.com, and it's the same username and password. Okay.
Okay, so Kelly, you have this. This is what we've seen up until now. Is the free site? You just go in, you
Yep.
request access. It's free, but you have a VIP. What's the difference, and what's the cost?
Okay, so we have the Spoiled Agent original site. It's free for you to join. If we created VIP because we ran out of inventory. So there's only so many banners you can put up. There's only so many e-blasts that we can send out per week. So we usually send out 2 e-blasts every day, Monday to Friday. And there just isn't any more space on this website, as you can see, to add any more banners, supplier banners. So we came up with VIP. So with VIP, you actually, it's a paid subscription. So it's $19.99 US per year. Okay, so it's membership based. As soon as you register, it's actually we're going to be be able to process, because I know not a lot of people like PayPal. Right now we're using PayPal for credit card payments. And if you just kind of sit tight for about another, say, 7 to 10 days, you will be able to start doing a WeTransfer as well for payment. So you register, it's a 1-year membership, and then you get access to the VIP. We wanted to grow, we wanted to add more suppliers, but I'm sure a lot of you guys know managing a website costs a lot of money, and to be adding all sorts of supplier offers, spending the time looking for it, things like that, it costs money. So we wanted to add more, but we just couldn't add any more suppliers to fund it. So we came up with the concept VIPs, where we are allowing suppliers to upload their incentives and agent rates for free. So the suppliers load up their information for free, but we're getting the agents to pay the $19.99 per year to have access to the VIP area. Okay.
So there are more suppliers in that section.
More, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's here. I'm just going to click on the here. I'll just go. Sorry, I'm going to go back. Where am I? I'm going to go back. I'll show you. So the login that I used, I logged in like a VIP agent. Okay. So if you're a regular agent, you will not see this little green button here. Okay. Once you pay your $19.99, your account will upgrade, and then you're a VIP. So when you log in, you're going to see this little green button on the side. So I'm logged in like a VIP agent. So, so on the VIP site, what we've done is we've been adding suppliers upon suppliers. If you look up here, live promos. So currently in the original site that we were just looking at, that's free for you. We probably have maybe 50 to Spoiled. On Spoiled Agent VIP, we have over 1,000 offers, live promos that are on the site right now. So there's a lot more here, and we also wanted to try and do more worldwide product, because SpoiledAgent.com, it's really heavy, obviously Caribbean focused, right? We got all the big Caribbean chains there, so a lot of the content on the original site that's free for you guys is all Caribbean. So we really wanted to kind of We've been working hard trying to make sure that we had at least, an agent rate posted for every mainstream city around the world, that was kind of our goal. And just there's a lot more here. I have to admit, I would say probably about 95% of the promotions that are loaded in VIP are agent rates, not incentives. Okay. We have a few incentives, but the majority of them are agent rates. Okay. So I just switched over. This is kind of the home page, and you can go back and forth as I showed you to VIP. So here's agent rates. So what we did is yeah. So say, for example, agent rates. You can click on agent rates. So the way it sorts a few different ways. So right now, the way it's sorting would be the newest offers that we have loaded will always pop up at the top. You can also sort by alphabetically as well if you like. You can also say you want to sort by category. Say you're looking for, I don't know, of course, I'm gonna pick hotel because we have so many hotels. But we also on spoiledagent.com, we're so heavy hotel resort focused. We don't have a lot of, excursions. These are smaller companies that just don't have the budgets. And just so you know, we don't charge the suppliers a ton of money to work with us either. We make it very affordable for them because we want, like really good content, always, of course, on the original site. But we've tried to add some car rentals in there, attractions, especially Florida, California, places like that where, there's a lot of attractions. You're going to be taking, if you're going there, maybe with your family or whoever, there's attractions, all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm just actually I'm going to show you the hotel because it'll show you, I have the most content for hotels. So I just chose hotels. So you can look at hotels. You can also say search here. I'm going to look for the Valentine. Okay. So say you had a property you've always wanted to go. You just got some awesome airfare into Cancun and you've always wanted to go to the Valentine Imperial in Cancun. You can just come right in and you can type in the hotel. Again, we don't have everybody loaded here, but we have a lot. So it's possible we might have the property that you're looking for. Okay. So say, for example, I just punched in Valentine and there it is. We have some rates and then you can click on it and then you can preview what they have. Okay. I think my internet's just running a little bit slow. So usually an image will post up right here. It'll probably load up in a second. And then if we have a PDF or a JPEG, because again, sometimes it's hard to see with these supplier fonts and things like that. We'll always try to have the PDF file, like the original file that the supplier sent out, because of course they always have those little terms and conditions noted at the bottom, and how to book, the emails or a website, etc. And then we always will also do, if the supplier has an agent site, which Valentine, Maya, they do not, we just have their overall website there. And then we always try, if we can have it, we'll always try and have a contact information as well. We don't always have the contact information for a BDM on the VIP site. We do on the original site. So sometimes it'll be there if you have any questions, things like that. But if you guys don't mind, just to kind of save time, and because I'm screen sharing and everything, I'm not going to download the file. But if you download the file, the PDF will pop up and then you can save it on your computer. I want to show you something else that's pretty cool that I'm pretty proud of. Another way to look. So as Roy was saying, say you found, I don't know, say you found an awesome airfare to Cancun and you're like, I'm just going to book it, right? I'm going in November. I'm just going to book it because it's the deal of the century. So now you have to find somewhere to sleep. So what we've done, if you actually notice, sorry, I clicked on agent rates. So I clicked on agent rates. And then if you look over here, it says search by location. Okay. So now you can do search by location. I just clicked on that. So we just broke it up. I know it's not a true by continent, but it's close enough. We just kind of broke it out this way. So say you just got an awesome air deal to Cancun. You want to go to Cancun. So now another way you can search is you can click on Caribbean and Mexico here. And again, I think my computer's a little bit slow. There you go. And then what we've done is we've broken down all of the countries that we have rates loaded. And so we were saying Cancun, right? So we want to go to Mexico. So I'm going to click here. And then we want to go to Cancun, or maybe we want to go to Cozumel or Isla Mujeres or Playa del Carmen or Riviera Maya, etc. They're all here. But let's look at Cancun just for fun. So I'm going to click on Cancun. And then when you look here, this is going to list all of the properties that have given us that have agent rates for that particular area. For Cancun. Again, I don't know when you're looking. The majority of the rates we have on right now are for 2020. That'll go up to the end of the year. Usually they extend it, of course, into the next year, and I'm sure they will. This is such a unique year. But yeah, so say for example, you want to go to, I think the Hyatt, I think these guys actually just came out with some new agent rates, which we haven't loaded up yet. I just saw them. But say, for example, you want to go here, and then you can look, and then we have, it just tells you what they're doing. There's the terms and conditions. And then here's these guys are a part of course, the Supplier resorts. There's all the information. Always, I would say 99% of the time, the suppliers want you to have an IATA card or a CLIA card or True card. One of the agent ID cards is so important. So if you let that expire, maybe now's the time to get it renewed and get it up to date, especially if you're thinking on travel. It's really important that you have the IATA card in most cases. Okay. And then see, for example, here's the website where you can go and take advantage of their agent rates. Like we tell you where to find the agent rates, and some of them are GDS codes, some are websites, some's a phone number. Everybody does it differently. So that's kind of why we're just trying to get as much information in one central place. So then, you're not spending, 20 hours just to sell, just to book yourself to get away.
Okay. So we went over, the regular site, right? And we went over the VIP. Again, the VIP has extra suppliers, and I think you said it's $19.99 for a year.
Per
right?
year, yeah.
Okay.
$1 something a month.
Okay. Are we we're done with the website for now?
Yeah, actually, can I tell you about something new and exciting that nobody in the US knows? Yeah, you guys are the first. So I'm so excited. I'm on the Canadian site right now, but again, the US site mirrors it. But those of you who are spoiled agents and the website quite well, you might not recognize this little button here with the little feet. We're just actually rolling out. I'm just waiting for a few US suppliers to send me some videos, because we're just rolling out virtual sales calls. So of course, with lockdown and a lot of us being at home, the sales reps, and things are changing so much. I'm actually we're getting the suppliers to do to send in like a typical sales call. So I'm like, okay, this is the deal. This is not a webinar. All I want you to do is I want you to send me a video of you, 5 minutes or left. You walk into an agency, you have 5 minutes to give the agents the most up-to-date, valuable information that if you were on the road right now, what are you saying? So we just created this. So I always test market Canada first, of course, because I want to make it absolutely perfect for when I roll it out to the US. So this is going to be rolling out, I would say, probably next week. But so if you see it, virtual sales calls, and just pretty much we just have the suppliers, any important information like web links, a lot of it, of course, there's tons of COVID links there to get the most, because every supplier, of course, has their own protocols. But this is what we're doing. We have the JTB, Iberostar, of course. And then we also list all of the BDMs, Palladium, Grenada, what's happening with Grenada opening up, Barcelo, so this kind of thing, AIC, etc. So this is brand new, and I'm really excited about it. So I hope you guys like it, and just kind of keep your eyes open. It will be coming out soon.
And the virtual sales, that's on the regular site, or that's with the VIP membership?
No, yeah, on the regular site. No, that's for everybody. The VIP, just so you know, VIP, if you're a VIP, we never send out e-blasts for VIP. We don't do webinars. It's strictly kind of hardcore agent rates. So if you want to go away, you go to VIP and you take a look, and you know, and you can find a lot of content. But the main site, virtual sales call, that's this new service.
Nice.
Yeah. And can I tell you something else that's kind of fun?
Sure.
Okay. You might notice there's this big banner rotating here. Here you go. Pack your bags and go in a fam seat. So um, we started this out. I think, yeah, I'm on week 8 right now. I just rolled out on Monday the Serenade Punta Cana. So for the past 8 weeks, I've rolled out a new supplier. I'm sorry, actually, we're on week 6 for the US. We're on week 8 for Canada. But we're giving away a fam seat. We don't know when the fam's going to go. But a fam is going to go. It's kind of more the idea of being able to go on a fam trip. So there's like little contests that you can play. You know, it might take you like 3 to 5 minutes max. You answer 5 or 6 questions, and then you're entered into the contest. You have about 4 weeks to play, so lots of time. And yeah, and it's a lot of fun. So right now we have here's the Serenade. I'm going to do the Serenade. I'll just click through. And it's just pretty basic. So there's, just click on the banner. And again, I've been putting them on our Facebook, Spoiled Agent USA Facebook private group. We've been posting them there, and we've been doing live feeds and all sorts of fun stuff. But of course, and I've also been e-blasting it out. So if you are a spoiled agent and you are receiving our emails, just keep an eye open for these. I roll them out every Monday. I'm launching a new supplier. So yeah, and it's just, again, you just answer a few questions and you're in. And then whenever the next spam goes, it could be this year, it could be next year. When it's safe to travel and the fam is going, the agent that wins will have a guaranteed spot on that fam.
Nice. Ellen had a question. I think she missed it. She asked where we can find the BDM contacts. So if you go and search on the main website for the supplier, you will see on the bottom most of them will have a BDM contact. Not all of them, but they'll have. I think when we looked at was it Palace? No, was it? It was La Collection. We saw that they had like a map of the U.S. with all the suppliers, with all the BDMs.
Yeah, and so it's, here's
scroll to
Marcella.
the bottom of the supplier, and hopefully it will be there. I think I saw some contact information in the virtual calls, the virtual agents, agent calls. So you could try that as well.
Yeah. Just usually any suppliers that are working with us on the main spoiledagent.com site, we're interacting with them, on a definitely 100% on a monthly basis, and totally into them. So we're always asking them to keep everything up to date. The thing is right now, and I'm sure you guys have noticed, especially if you had a good relationship with your BDMs, a lot of BDMs have been laid off, furloughed. So there might be some contacts on the site right now that, maybe they're not working, but somebody is, if you email your rep, and maybe they're not there anymore, usually, of course, a message will come back and say, I'm sorry, but, can you please contact this person? So that it's just kind of an interesting time right now, of course, because a lot of the suppliers have been laid off as well.
And
so there
Vicky said, Vicky wrote that she wanted a clue, I think, for the thing. But I think I looked at some of the questions. They're pretty easy. I don't think you need a clue.
No, I think I know what Vicky's talking about. I just posted one, was it today or yesterday? I always post a teaser about 4 or 5 days. So for the pack your bag. So I posted a picture on my Spoiled Agent USA Facebook. And so I posted a picture, and agents have to guess who it is. Who or where, because sometimes it's a supplier, sometimes it's a tourist board, a destination. So this coming Monday, it's a hard one. And the agents are trying to guess, but it's a hard one to guess. The contest is not hard. It's going to be easy. I have it all ready to go. But they're not gonna guess the supplier who it is. Yeah. So I'm sorry.
Is that the supplier that you told? Oh no, never mind.
Yeah. So I can't, yeah, because the agent that gets it right, if you guess and you engage with me beforehand, if you guess who the supplier is and you're the first one, that agent wins $50, a $50
Okay.
Amazon
So
gift
just
card.
stay after the call, and we'll have a chat.
No, no. It's just like they have to wait till Monday. Monday at 12 o'clock, we're gonna go live and we're gonna announce who it is. Let me roll it out. So fun. So yeah, we is it okay if I hit, unless there's something else you want me to look at, can I stop sharing now? Is that cool? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. There we go. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh wait, I have to go to the other tab. There we go. So that's great. So yeah, that's what we've been up to.
Okay, nice. So I think I've learned a lot. I thought initially it was just agent rate, but I'm impressed with all the information that you guys have to benefit the agents. So yeah, thank you for what you do.
No worries. It's community. We're all in this together, you know. And I don't know, it truly amazes me. And unfortunately, it takes something like this to happen to really see everyone is you guys are all so connected, and it just amazes me how supportive everybody is of each other. And yeah, no, this industry is unbreakable. So I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. And so you've mentioned that if you find the right supplier, you get a $50 Amazon gift card. But we're actually giving an option for one lucky attendee right now on the live session to get $50 Amazon gift card as well, right? As a door prize.
You're gonna spoil you guys. That's what I'm all about.
Okay, so if it's your first time, if you don't know how we do it, I'll explain it, because sometimes there are issues. What you need to do is get my name, open a messenger, okay? Messenger, don't put it on the chat. Just open up a messenger tab, okay? And message me. And message me the answer. We're going to ask the question in a second. I'm not going to announce who the winner is right now, because sometimes they'll go to my spam, they'll go to my others. So I want to double check, make sure. First person who answers will get the door prize. If you've won before, I will not include you in it. So we're going to give it a chance for people who are, but eventually we'll open it up again. But so if you've won already, please don't. You can answer, but you won't. I'm sorry, I won't select you. So what's the question again? Open up a messenger. Open up with my name. Okay, I'm writing my name. Okay, where is it?
Can I play?
Okay, open up with my name. Open up a messenger and type the answer. Now, what was the question? It's an easy one.
It's an easy one. I'm all about easy and giving things away. Okay, so the question is, how much is the VIP Spoiled Agent yearly membership?
Okay, so let me know. Post, don't post. Sorry,
don't post.
Send me a message on Messenger with the price of how much the VIP membership is. And yeah, I'm seeing people are answering perfect. So I'll just check who the first person. Okay, so everyone is answering correctly. So what's the answer?
Oh, the answer is $19.99 US per year.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. And maybe now's not the time to become a VIP. If you're not comfortable in traveling, you're not ready to go, just hold off. We're not going anywhere. Just, when you're ready and you're ready to travel, become a VIP.
Perfect. Wonderful. So yeah, I got a lot of answers. I'll go over, make sure if it's in my spam or other folders. I will just double check. We'll let you know, and we'll let Kelly know as well. We'll send an email, and she'll send you the link or the gift card or however
Yeah,
she
I'm
does
going
it.
to do Amazon gift card. It's easy, especially with being based in Canada, and I can't cross the border right now. I want to come see you guys. I miss Target. Like, oh, I'm telling you, I'm in
Target.
Toronto. I'm about like an hour and 15 from Buffalo, so we used to go across all the time. So I wanna come visit you guys soon.
Wonderful. So I want to thank you for the time. I want to thank everyone that is on. You know, if you're watching this later, make sure that you join us live. We try and have door prizes as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. You'll get a notification when when the videos go live. In case um, you can't join us live or you can't find them on Facebook. Sometimes it's really hard to find them on Facebook because the page is really active. So thank you for all of the agents that attended. Thank you again, Kelly, for the time and everything that you guys do, helping us and spoiling the agents.
Yeah, and please, if you like Spoiled Agent, please share with your colleagues, and let them know about us. The more us as a force together, and the bigger we are, we'll be able to, to get the suppliers to help us and offer more, and do more things, if we're a nice big force. So please share. That would be the best thing, the best help that you could do for us.
Perfect. We'll try. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank
And we'll see
you.
you guys again. Make sure to also check on the events tab. We have still 2 more sessions this week and a few for next week. Join us live tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you.